round of Village 7-1, so we're going to see a battle for both for the reach. It's SAPJ Luca, it's Lucas Moore, it's Village 7-1, and Gem Cars can sneak in. It's also attacking her boat. See, it's all the swords are, and they're penalizing each other.
Hello and welcome to our Esailing World Championship Final highlight show.
And Steve, I promised to keep you up to the in many ways. There you go. You lose, and you snooze. There, and he's taking the win because he's cheating. So starting in first, Esailing TV doing a great start this time. Let's go this way so we might get some. No, don't do that with the mark again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why doing a crazy format as we're doing today? Well, I'm just having a look to the right hand side, see the green dots up there. Then two penalties, no, only one penalty. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to all of you watching Esailing TV at the moment. In Europe, it is El Clasico night. Right now, on the screen beside me, Real Madrid against Barcelona is playing. There's 9 minutes left of that game. And when that is done, then we're going to have a real El Clasico in Esailing. The Spanish Esailing Club is coming up. A huge Esailing club is created in Spain, led by Span 1814 and also Cruiselator, and they are really doing something great with Esailing also in Spain. So this time we go to Spain, but before doing that, let's go in and do some random races to a warm-up. We will do, I think, around 2 to 3. So if you want to see yourself race, then this 1 out of 9 server we're going to take, so join in now. And don't worry, it's the 49er. It's this classic format up here. We can see it's Australia, Sydney. It's up, down, up, down. So each race takes around 5 minutes. So we managed to do 3 to 4 races before we're going to El Clasico in Spain. And see there, a lot of servers come in. So this is the 9-9 in the middle. We are going to take, not that one is starting here. We can see how many good players in there. French Kiss, Timo from Spain, Volantis, Paris Vidit, but we're going to take the middle one, the next one coming up. And that's the one we're going in to see. So let's see who's with us under the Clasico. I'm not, then the game crashed, so 2 sec. We just need to go back in the game, and then we just joined the first server we see there. That sometimes happens when we're doing streaming, then the game sometimes crashes. But don't worry, we'll be back again with it. It can make fun with us, but we will always win this fight. So it's 9 out of 9. This one up, that was the one we were looking at first. So this one coming in. So let's go in and take this one and see how that battle will go. Who's with us online and who's doing what. We have Kvavaldi, he's from Great Britain. Nero, he's from Israel. Knens, he's from Ukraine. Dexter from Italy. Zero Win, Italy. Lumen 2 from Australia. Tanin from Turkey, and a French skipper. 5 seconds to start, a small starting line according to what we're going to see tonight. It looks like a false start to the Israeli boat. Yes, he has to go back there again. But a good start for the French boat where he's placed there, and also the British boat. See the round red circle? He's getting closer and closer to the French boat. If the French boat hit him, then he will get a penalty, but he's slowed down instead of, and that's also losing position. So right now, the British boat can tack up without getting a penalty. And there we saw the Ukrainian boat coming in, and they're tacking up towards the top mark. We can see it's the a long upwind race. We're going to have a long downwind race also today. So this race in the 49er is all about that wind intelligence up in the top left corner. Let's see how they're doing. Zero Wind crossing in. Kvavandi, he's coming here to the left hand side. He's going all the way to the left hand side. it looks like a really bad decision because see the estimate up there. The estimate says that the wind will go from right towards left. So actually, this Ukrainian boat, Krasno, when he's coming up to the right hand side and tacks his boat towards the top mark, he will have the wind over the side and sail the short stay, especially if he does not now. If he goes too far, then we can see the windsock is going the opposite way. But it looks like he will do it. Let's see. 9, 10, 10.5, 10.6, 10.9, 11.2, 11.1. So he got a little bit too far out to capture the wind. So that was why he was losing this one. But see, right now, the British boat continues to be in the lead. The Ukrainian boat, according to server, in the lead, but he will go second. The French skipper getting third. 0 win fourth. And now we're going to have a battle downwind, and it's a quite interesting battle downwind because in this boat type, we normally don't see the big attacks. It's 23 meters wind shadow, so you can only, if you're close to the boat, attack each other. So right now the Ukrainian boat can just touch the British boat up there, but see, he will be under attack by the French skipper and just managed to go outside of that wind shadow, so they will follow each other down there. But it's all about reading the wind and get some speed into that sail. So Lumen 2, he's position 5. He's a little bit slower, 0.4 slower than the leading boat, and 1 knot slower than the Ukrainian boat coming here from behind. So let's see, that's interesting. No wind shadow, but still 1 knot faster. Finding the same direction, but let's see how that will go. A penalty to boat here behind us from France. Let's see. They're attacking to right hand side, and then they go up towards the middle and read the estimate. See, where's the dark wind in the radar? It is in the left hand side. It looks like the windsocks are going to change, but let's see how that will go. That also meant the boat's going to the left hand side in the bottom mark, like 0 wind. 1 some meters on the 2 leading boats that went to the right hand side. So right now it's the Ukrainian boat, it's the British boat, they're going to battling a little bit, but see the British boat doing a fine job, and then we can see 0 win from Italy, winning meters on the Ukrainian boat, but he's also winning meters on the British boat. So it's interesting to see if the wind continue like it's estimating up there in the radar. The radar, you have to remember, it's an estimate. It only estimates what's happening. So that's what will happen within 10 seconds. And it looks like we're going to have a small wind shift, but it's hard to decide which side it will go to. Will it go from right towards left or left towards right? Still a British lead, Ukrainian boat in second and a new third. That's the Italian boat. The French skipper, he's coming here in position 4. Dexter from Italy coming down there. So a huge lead to the British boat. He will win this race, but we will have a battle for second and third, and maybe this French guy and Lumen 2 will come in and join that battle. If they're battling each other too much, they will lose this race to the boats behind them. So a penalty. Oh no, there was no penalty. 0 win, just did a really bad maneuvering there. So Lumen 2 attacking boat 9-2. So see, there's he's coming in attacking now. He has to lose a little bit momentum to get in to get the right angle. Let's see, 17.3, 18. So see, now he's caught in wind shadow, and the same thing that will happen with 0 win and the Ukrainian boat over here. Let's see that battle. Yeah, see, they also caught each other. So let's see, switch in between the battles. See, 20 knots, 16 knots. So really good done by move by 0 win. See, so much speed, 2 knots faster, coming in for the lead. Lumen 2 losing the battle in the opposite side. Still wind shadow, but a little bit too slow. Good win, second for the Italian boat. See, now the other boats coming in because Lumen 2, he managed to defend that with Dexter, and boat 9-2 went to the left-hand side downwind, or right-hand side, where the others were in the opposite side. That meant they had much more wind than they had, and that's why they were losing momentum, and the other boats was almost taking over their place. So a win for the British skipper, a second for 0 win from Italy, third for Ukrainian boat, fourth for France, Lumen 2 in 5th, Dexter in 6th, and the Israeli boat in 7th, and the Turkish boat still racing. Let's go into have the next one. Join now if you're on Facebook, that's 8 seconds delay. Join now if you're on YouTube. And then we count join now if you're on Twitch. This means that we will have a lot of servers coming in here. See this 1 out of 9, this 8 out of 9, it's one of those two we're going to take. So let's take the 8 out of 9. Let's see here. Oh, a lot of good players there. Nero's managed coming there. The Ukrainian boat here. So let's take the 9 out of 9 server in the middle. There's just been created here down. You can't see it. Yeah, you just see. There it is under my face. That's the 9 out of 9. We saw it was filling up. So that's you guys looking at Esailing TV now. Can come in and watch yourself. We will do some races onto this. Challenge is done. There's 10 minutes left of it. So let's see how it will go. That means we will manage to get around 3 races tonight, and that's it. And then we go to the El Clasico of Esailing. Let's see who's in here. Anjo is coming in there. It's Italy 8 here, but we're going into this one. That was the one we are pointing on. So let's get ready for the next race in the 49er. Small presentation. Zero Win is here. Boat 9-2 from France is here. Kraka, he's from Poland. Arne, he's from Norway. Then we have Much, he's from Italy. Wildmar, he's from Russia. Then boat 8-4 from United States. And Sipar, he's from Ukraine. So interesting to see who will win this one. Will it be as close as El Clasico in TV and football, or will they go in and win this? Let's see. The start is coming. It's the 49er. You can do a slow start. The wind is coming a little bit straight at them, but it's going a little bit from right towards left. So they will try to go to the left-hand side. There's the start. Perfect start for all of them. No false starts. So boat 8-4 from United States was the best start. Zero Win and Much from Italy. Starting also good. Some of the other boats getting a little bit slow. The Russian boat had a small penalty there in the battle behind. So let's see how this race will develop. Let's have an overview. We have some of the boats going to the right-hand side. That's the Russian boat and the Polish boat following each other there. They're now getting followed by Arne. He got a penalty tacking up by sailing into a starboard tack boat. That was boat 9-2. Then we have a battle between the Italian and the United States boat here. Zero Win going away from that battle. See now boat 9-2 got a penalty, starboard tack also. So let's see how it will develop here. The Russian boat Wildmar attacking in back in 5th, but it's still the American boat in the lead. Munch and Zero Win are 2nd and 3rd. But let's see if that is the position when they're coming up towards the top mark. Let's go in here. So there we go. It's a boat 9-8-4 in the lead. Wildmar coming in. A Ukrainian boat here. We have Zero Win, Max Lowry from Italy, and Much coming in there. And it's a long upwind race and a down long wind race. See Much getting a penalty. So remember, guys, when you play this race, it's all about getting the best wind intelligence, read the well, and race with it. There we have a penalty for Arne for sailing into the Ukrainian boat. The Russian boat battling out. He's almost caught in a sandwich. Let's see how that will turn out. There he goes. He's splitting up. Good split. The Polish boat following the Italian boat. But in the lead it is the American boat. He's 28 meters ahead. So small battle here between, no, the battle's almost over, between Italy and Poland. Then Russia joins in and an Italian boat more in. So 2 East countries and 2 South countries getting ready for battling it out downwind in this race. Boat 8-4, he is way ahead, 33 meters. This means he can almost race for the win. So let's see how he will do that. I think he will do a great job with that. So let's see how that will turn out. Boat 8-4 coming around the mark first, 0 win in second. Wildmar taking a chance, was coming up to third, but got a penalty there in the battle from Munch. And we have a penalty here in the middle. That's the Polish boat, and not coming in towards the mark. He has to turn around. He's losing everything now. The same thing this French boat is doing. A penalty and out of the race. No, don't have a chance to come in. And that was the end of El Clasico on TV. So there's only 10 minutes left, 15 minutes left, and El Clasico e-sailing will start there. Arne coming in 9-0. He's from Norway, Sepra. This is very interesting because when we see these relative new players, they have been playing for a long time, but not top players, then we can see some huge comebacks. Because a lot of them are doing small mistakes all the time. See, there's another penalty for the Russian boat made by Arne from Norway. So then they fight themselves back in a huge comeback, and that's quite interesting to see how they do that. Because it's not always reading the wind. Sometimes also about how they're battling it out, or some luck because of some battles in front of them. So Cipra coming in. Much is there. We have 0 win. We have boat 8-4 coming in. Arne coming from behind. He has an issue. The other boats are in starboard tack. So if he's hit, then he will get the penalty. And see, it's going to be very close. He managed to go in front of the Italian boat. And no, sadly, he moved his boat. If Arne has kept his direction, then it was the Italian boat getting the penalty, but the Norwegian boat got the penalty anyhow. So, American boat going for the win. It's a 0 win in second. It's only if the American boat is really bad at reading the radar and the wind intelligence. It looks like he has okay wind with him. Then we have a small battle for third and fourth. Let's see. There's no speed difference at all. Yeah, there it's coming. It's coming nice and slow. But he's not throwing dirty airmen in this angle. This means they are sailing with same speed. There's 0.2 difference. Then he tacks. Now it's meaning something. So 15.7, 16.4. So much he is attacking the Ukrainian boat Cipra 49er. So let's see how he will do. It looks like it might be a sailor, this Cipra, but he is looking like he's losing it. But it's all about when they're jibing in towards the mark. Let's see. There we go. Ready to go. Good fight by Munch coming down there. Then Arne coming in 5th and boat 9-2 coming in 6th. Good races here, good races. And as we said, when we are seeing players that's not in top level, but still routine good players, we see some huge comebacks and some really good battles. So let's get into the next race. So if you want to be there, join now if you're on Facebook. And then we have to count to 2. Join now if you are on YouTube. And join now. This is this 2 out of 9 we're going after. If you are on Twitter or Twitch. 8 out of 9 coming in. It's going fast. So that's fantastic. See 2 servers just... That's fantastic. Thank you for watching Esailing TV. Thank you for following what we're doing here. We love when you share things or ask us questions in the chat. We're always here to answer them. So, that was not the 9-9 server we're going to start, but see a lot of international players again. It's good to see there. There's the French guys. We have some Australians. Arne is there. But it's this one, this 9-9 we're going into. When it starts, we are ready for the next race. So, pop-up server, so we can get ready for it. We will get ready for it. Come on, a little bit faster. There it is. So 9-9 server is created. Let's see who is that race, so we can have some fun with you guys out there watching Esailing TV before we're going into the Spanish Esailing Club doing their regatta tonight. Yeah, and it's all the Spains we're going to see later. So let's see, they're going to battling out already. They're watching what we're doing. So thank you for joining in, Spain. So we have Tubo04 from Spain, Volando from Spain, Kevin from Spain, a boat from Switzerland. He will be in a little bit hard time here. Coquitola Plaza, Coquitola Plaza, I think I have to say it fast, from Spain. Lone Runner from Italy. Marlin from Spain. And Renacido 2009 from Spain. That's a Spanish race. So they're dominating the server. El Clasico just ended, and poof, all the Italians, all the Spanish players are back in the game. 10 seconds for start. Let's enjoy and see how it goes. Who's on the left-hand side doing some 360s? That was too much 360. Let's see. And there he got a penalty, so that was Tuba coming in there. So great start for actually the boat from Switzerland winning over all the Spanish player. We have a 4 start for Marlin. That's quite interesting to see this boat from Switzerland actually 8 meters ahead from the start. Way to go, way to go. Is it a player hiding himself under a boat name, or is it just an upcoming talent coming in there? Lone Runner, he's in 3rd. Volando, he's in 2nd. We saw Volando just giving a penalty to Kevin. Then we have opposite side. We have, let's see, Tubu is coming there. Renacido, he's here also. And Renacido, he's in really wrong, bad position. He will not get the wind into the sails when he tacks towards the top mark. So he will lose momentum, he will lose meters, and that is a very hard one. Volando, boat 16085. So that's how it is. Let's see if Lone Runner can come in and join the battle. He will that, and Tupu also. So these 4 boats are very close to each other and can battling out. Volando, he is going away because he knows the 2 other boats will get close to each other. So he will try to get it closer to the mark and see if he can do a short turn around it. Let's see if he's up to that, if he can do it. That might be it. Boat 16 coming in. Volando coming in. See, he's still in 2nd. And the trick he did was that he was going around out of this battle here with Tubo and Coquitola Pisa. He's coming in. Lone Runner, 3 boats fighting for those positions there. Boat 18 in the lead. It's Volando in 2nd. It's an attack there. Lone Runner got attacked by a Spanish boat, but he also lost momentum, and this time he's under attack also. But Lone Runner also missing the mark. I think he will disconnect. That's very bad for the Italian boat. So he's out of this race. Marlin getting a penalty for hitting the mark. There we go. Coquitola Pisa, he's coming there. Then we have Tupu, we have Kevin. See, they are battling it up. That means that the boat from Switzerland in the lead, but Volando, he still have a chance to caught up with him. And that might be very, very close. 3 boats fighting for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. One of them will get a penalty. I'm pretty sure of that when we are approaching the mark, the gate mark. So let's see. Switch boat going to the right-hand side, left-hand side. Volando following the left-hand side. Tupo following him on the left-hand side. And there's the battle. Kevin giving a penalty by... we need to learn to say this number. And he sailed into the mark, so both penalized. This means Renacido, he has a chance to come back in the race. Marlin and Lone Runner battling it out for the last positions. So let's follow the battling boats here. There's penalizing each other or doing unforced penalties and losing what they actually build it up. Tupo here, Volando here, a boat 16 from Switzerland in the lead. Kevin going to the left-hand side. Coquitola Pisa, he's going a little bit more up towards the middle, but let's see. It looks like he's trying to attack Kevin. No, he's too long away. That's why he's tacking up and not losing all momentum. Top 3, Tupu, Volando, and the boat from Switzerland. And it's a good news to see when we have this many Spanish players in the race, that it's actually a boat from Switzerland leading and actually beating them up. So 1 boat from Switzerland fighting against the whole Spanish army, or we have to say whole Spanish regatta here. Let's see. Volando 2nd, he will keep that 2nd. Tupu will also keep it 3rd. So there will only be exciting for 4th, 5th and 6th. Let's see Kevin coming in front of Renacido. They will battling it out downwind. Right now, the only way Volando and boat 1-6 and Tupu can lose, it's all about if they're taking the wrong decision, going to the wrong side and not catching the wind. So let's see the speed. Volando's 16 knots, Tupu 60.9. This means that Volando is slower, but when he comes over here, no, he's in less wind side, 16.0. That might cost the 1.9 knots faster than Volando, 2 knots faster. So Volando is throwing away his 2nd place for reading the radar very bad. Not using the wind intelligence, so losing that race. And Renacido doing the same mistake. Maybe he lost also to Kevin here and Cock Tito Lapisa, because they are in lead of him, because they used the wind intelligence. And see the huge difference. Tupu, he was behind when racing downwind. Volando was in 2nd, but he lost everything for not reading that wind intelligence. It's so damn important, guys, when you play this game, that you use the wind intelligence, especially when it's a long upwind and a long downwind. Renacido coming in, and the last boat today will be Marlin in this race. So good race by the Spanish, but most of all, good race by the boat from Switzerland. Congratulations with that really good, convincible win over the rest of them. We will get ready for the last race we are going to take here before the Spanish fleet start. We're just going and see if the Spanish are getting ready. No, they are not getting ready. We can see a lot of other. That's a training facility with Wind Whisper. He's training and learning Tom how to play the game. That's some of the things they also do. Oh, new challenge coming up. It's the Star Boat. It's a slow race. So this race we will not take because then we will miss the Spanish El Clasico. But again, wind intelligence. Here's a small video for you guys so you can learn how to read the radar, how to estimate, how to do. We produced it together with Steve, and thank you for Empower in the United States to give us some time and learn us a lot about how to use the wind intelligence. Placing themselves at the committee boat at the moment. The wind is coming straight at them. It's coming a little bit from left towards right, but it looks like we're going to have a wind shift up there. Hi, Thomas from Esailing TV. Today we're going to learn something about wind intelligence, how to read the wind, how to use it. If you don't know much about sailing and capturing wind, go to the sailing school and learn the basics. Here you can see if you get the wind into your side, you can sail the boat. If you're going straight up to it, you will lose it. But again, how you capture the wind also decides are you sailing a long or short distance. We have something called the best VMG. Best VMG means best progress towards a mark, a top mark in a certain angle. And you can see here my windsock is turning green, so I have the best possible angle, but it doesn't mean that I'm sailing the fastest. The same thing I'm going to do downwind. He's going to the left-hand side, the rest of the fleet going to the right-hand side. This is interesting because see those windsocks. The left windsock going from left towards right, the right windsock going right towards left, and the same thing the middle sock are doing. So where will the wind shift be? It's actually a bet right now. They're betting which way to go. So let's try to analyze a little bit on Baumhaus from Germany, see how he's getting the wind over the side. He's trying to read the radar and estimate the wind doesn't want to shift, maybe giving him an advantage so he can still keeping the wind over the side. That's good news for him, see how he's doing. So Guru, he's in second, Noah in first, but we have to watch Baumhaus on the left hand side. He's coming with speed and see, according to server, he's in second now. He went to the left hand side, and the windsocks, they haven't actually not changed at the moment. Only the middle sock going a little bit left forward towards right. So see Baumhaus, he's going from position 4 to position 1 because of strategic thinking. When you're racing a race, example here in the starboat, you really need to look at your windsocks. Right now we are in 2D mode. Here you can see your windsock in real time, where the radar in the top left corner, that's an estimate. You can see the difference from 3D view. Here you can see you can't actually calculate or see where your windsocks are going. What we are watching is where the windsock or the wind are blowing. Is it going over the side or over the nose? Right now it looks like it's going over the nose. So when we're tacking to opposite side, see here, it's going more over the side. This means actually I'm sailing a shorter distance than when the wind is going over the nose like this. So activating your best VMG is not always meaning that you're sailing the fastest or you're sailing the shortest distance. So it's all about how you're tacking. See, at the moment I'm tacking over, I'm getting the wind over the nose, so I'm sailing a longer distance. Tacking back, I'm sailing a shorter distance.
Here, and I can turn. I think I can get, if I can get in front of everybody, which is looking good at the moment, because I'm looking at the windsock. See, the windsock at the moment is good for me, and shortly the wind's going to move back from the right to the left. So just keeping an eye on that. At the moment I've got a nice lead, and I want to keep that. So I'm keeping an eye on those windsocks up in that top left-hand corner. If they, at the moment, yeah, I've got everything covered, but if they start to come back, which I think they are going to start coming back, I have to just keep an eye on them at the moment, Thomas.
But
because
how to read these windsocks? That's one of the questions that sometimes gets into chat. Why are they so damn important, and how to read them and take notice of them?
Yeah, well, they're so important because they're showing the direction of the wind, and these boats, you know, the direction of the wind, it makes a huge difference. Now, I've turned, see, at the moment there's so much variety and guesswork a little bit about what's going to happen with this wind, and just looking at, I don't want to get caught out here because these boats, come on wind, I want it to come back from the left to the right, and that windsock is not doing it. I'm a bit worried that I'm going to be caught out with these boats at the bottom. All that windsock might be coming back a little bit. It might be going to come to my favor. The middle one at the moment is staying stubbornly slightly right to left, which means that on the tack I'm on, it's not as favorable as the tack for the boats at the bottom. But I'm thinking at the moment that I've been lucky enough that I've been going to be able to tack, and I am going to be able to be tack at the bottom here and be in the front.
Yeah, the other
so
one's coming with
all been about
faster than you. So
yeah, he's coming in fast, but I'm in front of him, and he's going to have my wind shadow now, and I've been able to turn. So this was all about, you know, your angle to the wind. If you can have the best angle to the wind, and sometimes the wind's blowing more from the left to the right or the right to the left, and you want to be able to be picking it so that you've got, as the wind shifts, you're moving with the wind shifts. When it's moving from the left to the right or the right to the left, you want to be turning so that you're making the best advantage of whatever wind you're with now.
And welcome back in studio. That was how to use the wind intelligence. So remember guys, when you're playing out there, use the wind intelligence. Remember, the radar up here in that corner is only an estimate, a wind estimate within the next, what will happen the next 10 seconds. But when you're watching your boat in 2D mode from above, then it's the actual wind coming over your boat. When we're speaking about the wind coming over the nose or over the side, it's all about, according to velocity made good, best VNG. That's the closest distance in the best angle towards a mark. So we are going to Spain today. We are going to watch the Spanish Esailing Club doing a race, and let's go in and see who's with us and what they're going to do today. Here we're going to see the format. It's only going to be a Nacra today. It's going to be a Nacra 17. 5 races and 1 middle race. We can see Sepli, he's from Spain. Jose is there. Renancito, Espan 1731. Moritz, he's Danish flag, but he's living in Spain his whole life. Then we have Saminator, Cruisulator, Bandido, Timo, Yavinho. Antonio, Yuyo, Yavi. We have Fresna Data. Oh, I love to learn new names. Pabli Tuku. I need to say it fast, I think. Uani, Lola, Padito, Laser. See how many players there are. And then one of these fantastic names. We will call him Pasto. Then we have Apalat. Then we have Antonio. Then we have Span 4743. We have Marin. We have Barrow. We have Alvari top. And then we have Yaris B. So this is where it's going to be, and we are getting ready for it to be organized and get into it in a few seconds. And the way they're organizing it, I know a lot of people hear me say this a lot of time. They're creating a game. They're creating a closed server. So they're going in and choose the Nacra 17. And then I know when they're doing 5 games, you can see here, there's 4 different levels or 4 different tracks. I think they will mix the tracks like we saw in the Turkish Esailing Club yesterday. And there's Paladino Mallorca. So they might choose this Spanish city. And then they choose how many players to be in there. Then they enter code and start the game. So we're just waiting for the spans to create it, and we can see up here, it looks like that's one of the Spains in that race, and then one with a French sail. So I'm not sure we're getting ready for that. Crusader is creating races at the moment, Tom from also. So it's all about which race we're going into. And the reason why we are following these races, that's where, are 2 out of 12. So it looks like, let's see how many players has they just registered. All players in their club. That's 26 players. There's registered for start, but let's see. It looks like they're doing a 12th race regatta. Maybe it's because it's a little bit late. There's been an El Gato. We'll see that after the first race. But this is the server we're going in to watch the first race with, because we know the players. We just read their names. So let's get in and see them race some Nacra 17s, a foil challenge in the Spanish Esailing Club. And that can only be great, because normally I have to make some fun with the Spains in the VRE sailing clubs. They are getting a little bit beat up. We don't see the Spanish players in the top there when we're doing the club races on Monday. But when we come to some really good challenges where we are playing some events where we're playing for money or we're playing for a good prize, then the Spanish players are winning. So that's great news, because they are practicing. And the boat we're seeing here, that's Crusader. He's organizing this in Spain. He's doing it together with Span 1817 and helping in all the friends to come in. But a lot of these players are very active in e-sailing normally. So let's get ready for it. It looks like they're joining in nice and slow. They are a little bit delayed. They're down there in Spain, but it doesn't matter, because we are here to watch them race today. And it's not their normal sail officer doing it. They are trying to educate a new one, so that's why it might be a little bit delayed. But when the race is started, it will be a fantastic challenge and a fantastic race to see. While we're waiting, we can see in the top left corner which type of format we'll have. We can see that in the radar. It's a little bit pushed out of the radar, but we can see the format is an upwind, a downwind, an upwind, and a downwind. We're racing towards the 2 top marks. That's the classic. Racing downwind to the gate mark, racing upwind to the top marks, and racing downwind to the finish line. And the way it's drawn up there, it's it looks like it's going to be the short version of it. So this time it's all about speed, 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 and speed. So let's see when the race starts. I don't think there will join more Spanish players tonight. I think in the chart they put all 26 players in just to see if they all were ready after El Clasico. But let's see Crusader. He will start the race in 2 seconds. It looks like he will, no, he's here. So we'll just write them and see. They can just start the race. They don't have to wait on Esailing TV. We always sneak in the spectator view and be ready for seeing it. So, Crusader, Pablitoku, Paitolesa, Yavihu, Tower, Lola 2, Yavi Pires, Ispans 4743, Marin, Avaritop, Palot. That is the players that is in the server at the moment. And if there was 26 players for the start, we will have 30 players in this race. But I'm not thinking there will be. I'm not thinking there will be that because it's only created with 12 players. There, the start is set. So let's have a small presentation of the players in this server. That is Crusader. He's the blue sails. This is Pablitoku. Then we have Paito Laser. We have Yavinho. We have Tower with us with the 2 piece tag there. Lola 2 with a sea bird. Then we have a Yavi. We have a Span 4743 with this crown. Then we have Marin. We have Alvitop, Apollo, and then we have Bandito coming in. So 30 seconds to start. It's now time for the players to do their strategy, to do their thinking, how to do the start. Because in the Nacra 17, the start and the first upwind race is 50% of the race. So if you're doing a really bad start, then you will have a really hard time to come back. Let's see, they're clustering up at the committee boat. They slow down. They need to do a speedy start. So a penalty to Lola, a penalty to Yavi. So 1 and 2 penalties just before the start. That's costly because upwind, this fantastic boat, the Nacra 17, does a speed of 14.5 when they're really capturing the wind. Let's go down in 3D mode. We can see the fleet is split up. Some of them going to the right-hand side, the most of them going to the right-hand side or through the middle, except Yavi and Bandito. But we will follow the right-hand side, see up here. This is Pablitoku. Then we have Apalot, Alvaritop, Patulesa, Lola, and then the rest of the fleet are in the middle. When they go downwind, there will not be the biggest fight downwind because the wind shadow of this Nacra 17 is only 22 meters long. Let's see what will happen, how this will unfold, who's doing the best strategy. See, there's a small fight here in the middle. Alvaritop, he's going away from that battle with Tower. Who's out here on the other side? We see a battling West Crusader, and a Crusader is position 6. See there, he's coming with speed, and the reason why he's faster is because his angle towards the mark is getting the more wind over the sail, so he took a chance going more out. So actually a very, very good decision by Pablitoku, but when he got this angle, why not take the spinnaker up? So now the spinnaker comes up. He's a little bit slow with that one. Penalty to Crusader. He got one there. Penalty to Marin. A penalty rounding the marks here. And then we see they are a little bit clustering up, but it looks like Pablitoku, he's way ahead. So let's see battling between Crusader and Alvaritop, and then we have Apalot, and then we have Tower and Pablitoku up there. So fantastic with all these names. We love it. This is interesting. One going to the left-hand side, one going to the right-hand side. The windsocks are going from right towards left. Yeah, see straight away. Pabli is going that way because all the wind are in the right-hand side when they are tacking up towards the top mark for the second time. A penalty there to Pato Laser. So when the attacks in, they will have to win to the favor side. But see what's happening. The wind is shifting, so maybe the boat's taking a chance going to the opposite side, like Crucilator, like Expand 47, like Yavinho. They might win on this. See, Crucilator, he's currently in third. That's very good news for him. And it looks like he will maybe climb up the tree. He's winning meters now. See, he's winning 2 meters every second at the moment. See, he attacks away, but he wants to get close to that mark. He's known for doing these small turns around it. Then we have the same trick up there, 16.0. Crucilator is a little bit slow now. 13.6, 13.9. See, he's not using velocity made good. He's going more in an angle so he can come in and see, reading that windsock, taking that chance, put him into lead. Albert Top going in there, getting a penalty for sailing in front of Pablitugo. Tower losing a little bit. Yavinho is 4, Espan 4-7 coming in there. So Crucilator, fantastic race upwind. That is reading the wind radar, the wind intelligence, taking the chances, calculating what to do. So he's in the lead and he cannot be caught in wind shadow like the 3 boats we have here that will fight each other when they jibe. See, oh, why did Albert Top not jibe? Because he wants a span to do the battle and then he can sneak in. So Crucilator with a win. Pablitugo in second, but we have a fight for third, fourth, and fifth. And then we see 2 other boats sneaking in. It's going to be very close. It's Tower, it's Marin. Let's see it from Tower's view. No, Yavinho getting third, Espan 4-7 fourth. Avitop is getting fifth. Marin, no, Tower getting 6th, Marin 7. Bandito 8, and then we have to fight for the last position. Yavin 9. Apalot is getting 10, and Paito Laser coming in the next position, and Lolo disconnected. So good race, good start. This is El Clasico in Spain. It's Crucilator with a victory. Pablitugo in second, Yavinho in third, Espan 4-7, 4-3 in fourth. Alvaritop, he's in fifth. Marin, he's in sixth. Tower 7, Bandito 8. Yavin, he's in 9. Arpalot, he's getting 10. And Paito Laser getting 11. And Lola disconnected, not getting any points. Tower with the best start. Crucilator sailed the shortest distance. And this is what I told you about. When you're doing the fast boat, this was then it's all about sailing the shortest distance and get the best wind into those sails. Way to go by Crucilator. And we can see here, not the best start for him. He started in position 7, fighting his way up to 4th. Got a penalty at the second top mark, dropped to 6, fighting his way up to 4th, and fighting his way downwind after that gate mark. Now upwind after the gate mark to a first position. That is impressive. Good race by Crucilator. So he is taking the first win of today's matches. Let's go in and get ready for the next one. As I said to you, when the El Clasico in Spain is on, then we are going to see a lot of actions, and it looks like we are having a lot of actions today. See, the French club or Portuguese club is there, so that's also good. So we're waiting for the Spanish club to come in, but I know they wrote me it might take a few sec before they're getting ready. So while they're getting ready, so then if you have any questions in the chat or anything, write us or share what we're doing so all your friends can see the races tonight. Tom, Romy and Manu, you can always write Esailing TV as this is a club and not a private race just for fun. This Portuguese club I've seen before, and when they call their boat Por and a number behind, then it means it's sailors. So this might be an Esailing club in Portugal. If you guys watch this or hear about it, just write Esailing TV and we'll be ready for that. Next server coming up, and while we're waiting for that server to start, let's try to see the scoreboard if they're using that today. It doesn't look like the scoreboard are in the use, so we'll get the results by the day when we're watching it. But Crucilator won the first race. That's a good thing for him. So we're just waiting for it to start. The reason why I'm watching to my for you, my right side, my left side here in studio, is because I'm following the chat. I'm following what's happening around it, having a dialogue with the players while they are playing. That's why I'm looking in there. And my chat is up there. If you have questions, write. If you have comments, who's winning or cheering on them, write it. Then maybe you can battling the other out who will win these races. So it looks like we're going only have 12 players tonight. That's also a fantastic format. And this time we are having the same format. So no, race number 2, same format. It looks like upwind, downwind, and it looks like the short one. Let's turn our view. Yes, it's a short one. I can see the gate mark up there. So it's a short upwind race again in the Nacra. So 2 short ones. That's also a good format. So again, all about speed and sailing the shortest distance. Please remember to read that wind intelligence, and sometimes it throws some really crazy wind in the game. We heard that from Wind Whisper last night, that the server at the moment is really having fun with the wind intelligence and the radar. So go in and use it right. Take some chances, and these chances you're taking can decide if you're winning or losing. We saw Cruisulator coming from 4th and winning the race because of an upwind race. So we're just waiting them rating for the club to start. So while we're doing that, please ask questions if you have some for us. We can see this is Cruisulator. The reason why we know so much about him, he was part of the World Championship 2018, and he couldn't participate in World Championship 2019 because he got married there. And then we have been following this guy, not spying on him, but following him because he's an e-sailor with a big E as an e-sailor, and he also loves to do sailing. But then he went to Japan, met up with Sean Bourne, had some fun there, got some sake. So Sean Bourne welcomed him and said hello to Japan. And see that view behind us, it looks like Marseille. And the reason why I remember that, because we were doing Sail GP in Marseille live. Start is up, 12 skippers is there, Cruisulator is coming in, we have Tower with us, Yaviho, Lola 2, Marin, Paito Laser, Paplituku, we have Apalot, we have Bandido, Alvaitop, then we have Javin, and then we have Ispan 47. And again, it's a normal race, upwind, downwind. This means that, again, strategy, but you need to have some speed in the boat in this start. If you don't have the speed in this boat, then you will lose momentum, because it still takes around, let's see what we've been writing down in our stat. It takes 2.5 sec for it to speed up upwind. So those 2.5 sec, when it's speeding that fast, will cost you around 6 to 8 meters. So the green boat here all alone. Let's see how he will do. Right now we're watching on Tower. The start is coming. The windsock is a little bit mixed. No penalties. Oh, Pato Laser getting 1 penalty there in the bottom by Bandido. A penalty to Yavinho. So Papli Tuku going to the right hand side, followed by Pato. Cruisulator doing that, got a penalty when he went to that side. Bandido coming in here. So all exciting what's going to happen when they are unfolding it upwind, because the windsocks, they're not to be followed. They're quite hard here. It looks like Bandido, he's taking a chance to go to the left hand side. Right now it looks like he's winning it, but the windsocks are a little bit mixed. So what will happen there? Opposite side up here we have Tower, but all the way up here again we have Paplituku. He's taking that chance to go in and see if he can do something special and get some speed into it. But see, there was the windsock changing, but again he has the wind over the side, so he's much faster than the other. Marin coming in, Tower coming in, Lola. It's Ispan, it's Alvitop, it's Bandido, and see, there was the huge wind shift. This means that this boat, he took a chance, he won it, he's in the lead. So if he's doing a fine job now, Pablituku, then he will be in the lead, followed by Lola, followed by Espan. But Espan will get a penalty for hitting the mark. Lola getting a penalty for hitting the mark. Espan for hitting Lola. And then Bandito comes in on the inside. It's very exciting. A penalty also here to Alvetop. That means Marin and Tower sneaks away. And Bandito trying to attack them, but in the lead. Way to go by this Spanish leading boat. But we saw him was in the lead in the last race, this Pablituku. But can he keep the lead all the way? Or will Cruiselator again doing a fantastic up race, coming for 4th, 5th to the victory? Let's see what will happen here. There will be some penalties when we are rounding the mark. They're all following the same side. No, except Bandito is going opposite. That's exciting, and he's treating some of the boats with him. Cruiselator going with him, but Cruiselator going up towards the middle. The windsock is a little bit mixed, so what to do in this case? We don't know what to do. Yavi losing his head, sitting into the mark. Didn't round the mark, so he's out of the race. Let's follow Bandito. He's 30 meters behind now. Cruiselator, he's losing momentum from Bandito and the leading boat. The leading boat are in the middle, so he's actually doing a fine job to place himself there. Marin, he's going into second, it looks like. It's all about what Tower does when he's coming up. Let's see, opposite side, we have Cruiselator taking a chance. And according to Windsocks, he has the wind over the nose. This means he is sailing the longest distance according to the game's algorithm. Also, if we look at the Pablituku up here, so see Pablituku really winning this upwind race also. So fantastic defended by him. Tower in second, but see Cruiselator sneaking in third. The other boats were not reading the wind the same way as him. So Marin 5th, Bandito 4th. Again, Cruiselator with a fantastic comeback. And that is what he's known for. So let's see if he can get in second. Now it's all about reading the wind downwind. Tower and Cruiselator will attack each other. No, Cruiselator going away from the battle. Let's see, 23.6. This means Cruiselator found wind. But when he tacks down over this side, there's less wind in this side than in this side where Bandito is. So it's very exciting to see what will happen. Cruiselator are in second at the moment, but I think he might lose it in the finish line. Tower coming with speed. Tower in front of Cruiselator. Cruiselator, Tower. Let's see it here from the finish line. Tower takes it. Cruiselator third. Bandito fourth. Marin fifth. Lola 6th. Alvetop coming in 7th. Span 4, 7, 8. Then we have a small fight here. No, Palot coming in. Yavinho and Pato Laser coming in last. A very good race. Very nice race. Good race by this Pablituku. Read the wind upwind. Read the wind downwind. So good defending by him, good races. Tower in second, Cruiselator, fantastic comeback again. Coming from 5th to 3rd, and we'll watch the race chart in a second. 4th is Bandito, also doing a good upwind race. Marin 5th, Lola 6th. Alvaritop, he's 7, Espan for 7, 8. Palot, he's 9. Yavinho is 10. Paito Laser, he's 11. And Yavi is disconnected and got 12th. And that was because of that rounding at the bottom mark where he got a penalty and everything. And see here, best start, the leading boat. Best average speed, the leading boat. But sailed the shortest distance was Espan for 7. And then we see Palot, he got the maximum wind speed, maximum speed, but he got 2 penalties, and that's why he was not in the leading boats. The leading boat was in front from start towards end. Tower was battling a little bit again. A very slow start for Cruiselator. And remember, he got a penalty in the start. And that's dropping him to position 9. And then we can see downwind, he fought his way up to position 6. Upwind, he fought his way up to position 3. That's very impressive races again by Cruiselator. So that's actually, in my opinion, the winner of this race, because he could lose so many points. So race number 3 coming up in 2 sec. We are going to have 6 races in this fantastic Nacra tonight. In El Clásico Spain, that is the Spanish Esailing Cup. And again, the Portuguese are also battling it out tonight. So if they're watching or somebody knows the Portuguese, write me and maybe we can go in and also cover a Portuguese Esailing Club. Next server coming up, it will start in a few sec. It's really good battles we are watching tonight, and it's organized by this person, Cruiselator. Fantastic name by him, or Miguel. We can also call him by first name, Miguel Cruz, alias Cruiselator. And I have to say, he was so close of qualifying to the World Championship 2019 too. But he has to withdraw because he was getting married the same day where we're going to Bermuda and having it. And I don't think his wife was accepting him that he was going to play a World Championship instead of getting married with her. So he chose the wife and not the game. Maybe he should in a few years he will regret that and see if he can redo that. But he cannot go to the World Championship 2019 in Bermuda again. So we're just riding for them. We are ready for the next race to start. So when they are ready, we are ready. If you have any questions or anything, write us in the chat. Please share what we're doing, both on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or Instagram. You can do it and Twitch also. We are getting ready for it. So we are just waiting for the admins to start the race, and when they started it, we will start doing a commentary of it and see Cruiselator sneaking around. We need 12 players to come in there, and it's very good the way they're organizing it. I just need to find out if they are in a Discord group or they are doing it by Facebook or mobile phone. That's also impressive if they're doing it by mobile phone. So let's get ready here for it. It is we are watching Arvid top here, so we're just waiting for Cruiselator to start the race. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All racers in there, so we just need the race officer to press start. Maybe Cruiselator wants to be in a good position before he press start, but you have 1 minute to find it, so just start it. Now, by the way, there was the start. Cruiselator start the race, so we're getting for race number 3 in the Spanish El Clásico, and this El Clásico is all about Nacra 17 today. 5 races and a medal race coming up today. This is race number 3. It's Cruiselator here. It's Javijo. Then we have Espan 47, Tower, Lola 2, Avery top. We have Paito Laser. We have Marin. We have Bandito. We have Arab Palot. Then we have Yavin. Then we have the winning boat in last race. Pable Lituko. He's coming in here. So 30 seconds to start. Who will do the best start? It's time to do their strategy. It's time to do their thinking. What to do, how to do it, how to battling it, how to place themselves. They need to watch the wind socks. It's estimating up there when the radar what will happen the next 10 seconds. So what will happen now is crucible. And it looks like the wind will go straight at them. But also look, we might have a wind shift from right towards left. 4 seconds. Enjoy the start. Fantastic start by all of them. 3 penalties. Aeropolot, Arvitor and Paito Laser got penalty, but it's Cruiselator with a fantastic start. He's in the lead. Javijo is in this side. He's controlling Yavi at the moment. See most of the boat going up towards the middle or right hand side. And it looks like when we saw the wind shift in the radar that the light wind are spreading out from right side towards left. So more of the strong wind will be in the left hand side where these 3 boats are. Span 47, but are they too long behind to do anything about it? Marin getting a penalty in that middle, in the battle in there. But let's see, where's Cruisulator? He's there also following the middle, trying to race after the dark wind. And even so, the windsocks are going from right towards left. That's why Cruisulator going up towards the middle, because then he might have some stronger winds coming in the side. Right now we can see Bandito, he's having the wind over the side, so he's getting maximum effort out of it. See, 14.2, Cruisulator just saw that and needs to go in to control him. Tower, he's here in the opposite side. He needs to go on the inside. Bandito might go in front of Tower. Let's see. There, yeah, attacks in front of Tower to control him. This means Bandito defending his second position. Cruisulator first, Bandito second, Pablitogo third. Then we have Tower, he's in fourth. Viho is 7. Marvin coming in. Span for 7, not getting a penalty this time. So they are battling it out here in the middle. But it's 4 boats in the lead. It's Crusader, it's Bandito, it's Pablitogo, it's Tower. They can battling each other, and we're watching a little bit here from middle, because here we have 4 boats clustering up and a 5th going a little bit away from the battle and have the chance to join in there. And see, he's coming in front of them. He has to put starboard tack, and see there, he handing out a penalty to Yaviho. Crusader already rounding that mark. He's going to the left-hand side, followed by all the other boats. Bandito. Oh, what happened there? Pablitogo. Did he round the mark? He missed the mark first time. I had to go back. That's a costly one. So Vito there, a span coming in, but see the battle up here in the lead. Let's go to the leading boats. 4 boats, Tower. Pablitogo, the winner of the last race. Cruisulator, he is way ahead. Bandito, he's also okay ahead. He needs to defend that second position, and he actually did a very fine job, because Tower and the winning boat for Pablitogo, they did a mistake at the bottom mark, and they are now 20 meters behind the 2 leading boats. And they are going to fight each other downwind, and the 2 leading boats, they are still close enough to have a battle downwind. So Cruisulator and Bandito are going to duke it out, as Norman normally says. Here we have Pablitogo, it's Tower, it's Bandito. They are going to downwind. It's Cruisulator coming in here. He might take the win. Let's see the meters. Yes, 30 meters ahead. There's only 23 meters wind shadow in the Nacra 17. Bandito will get second, but who will get fourth? Who will get fifth? Yeah, there was the battle decided. So third Tower, fourth will be Pablitogo, because not the best turn by Lola. But then we will see the battles here from behind. Lola is losing momentum. Arvid Top coming close to him. Marin coming close to him. We have Yaviho. We have a span for 7. That's good races here. See Lola not using the win at all, dropping to 5th, and might also drop to 6th in a second. He's under attack, defending himself. No, that was not a defend. That was sailing into a guy who had the right away. A win to Crusader, second to Bandito. Tower 3rd. Pablitogo 4th, but who will get 5th? See, they're battling it out. Arvid Top, no, he's losing to Marin. Marin coming fantastic from behind. Arvid Top getting 6th. Then we have Yaviho 7. Espan getting in. Lola losing everything and dropping to 9. Yavin 10. Aeroplot 11. And Paito Laser. I don't know if he's eating Spanish tapas out there on the boat. He's a little bit slow and relaxed over the finish line. A win for Cruisulator. A second for Bandito. Tower 3rd. Pablitogo 4th. Marin 5th. Arvid Top 6th. Vinho 7, Span for 7, 8, Lola 9, Yavin 10, Aeroplot 11, and Paito Laser 12. And let's see the windsocks here. Crusader, good start, kept the win all the way. But see Bandito, not the best start, but upwind. He got into it. Then we have a Tower. He's in 3rd. Arvid Top, he's in. He dropped down. See, he started 4th and then he dropped down and ended in 6th. So Let's keep that one position here. That's a fantastic race. And then we're just waiting for the next one. It looks like we're getting a small information that they missed the rankings. I don't know if it was the last race or what's coming up. So we might wait a few sec for what's going on. So while we're waiting, this is how you can follow Esailing TV. Please join us. And if we are cutting off the video a while, it's because the next race has started. Hi, you're watching Esailing TV. Hope you like what we're doing. If you want to see more, please follow us on the social medias. Go on Facebook, write Esailing TV. Then you come into our fan page. If you follow us, subscribe or like us, then you can see our live shows and get a notification of it. But there's an 8 seconds delay on Facebook. You can also see when we're doing highlights. We'll pop them up there, and small news with pictures. You can like, share with your friends what we're doing, share your interest. Hope you will join in. But if you're more the video type, then go to YouTube. Esailing TV channel here has a live feed also. There's a 6 seconds delay, but it's fantastic on YouTube. All our videos is saved forever, so you can see what we've been doing the last year, also the highlights. Example, here's Norman and I having fun with the chat, getting questions from the chat, and it was so fun. But if you want to see the live shows straight away without any delays, then go on the Gamers Universe, Twitch TV, write Esailing TV. There's a 2 seconds delay. So in here, it's if you want to see the shows live. All live shows will be deleted after 14 days. But you can do your own highlights, clip it out, and it will be saved forever. And then some of you said, hey, Twitter. Yeah, we are on Twitter. Go on Twitter, write Esailing TV. We're also doing live shows on Twitter. But again, there's an 8 seconds delay on the live shows. But you can see some tweets when we're out traveling. You can get direct notifications when we're doing activities. In here, we are doing a lot of pop-up news, but we are having a lot of fun. You can share and like what we're doing. And of course, Instagram is also there. But Instagram, we're not doing any live shows on. We're only doing pop-up news. So here you can see what we're doing of crazy things. And trust me, we'll be better to do a lot of more crazy things in here. Example, we met L1's nail shop in Liverpool. Or the highlights show from the World Championship. We also informed about it here. Hope you're enjoying what we're doing in Esailing TV. See you on the servers. And welcome back in the race. We are still they had 2 groups today, but we haven't seen 2 groups. So they're going into gold fleet, silver fleet, so 8 races in each. So we were going into a group with 8 races maybe. So it wasn't organized like we saw in the race here, but that's how it is. So let's it's because all the races was there, so gold group will be with 8 races. So let's see how that will go when they're created. So let's get ready for the Spanish fleet. You can see here we're just waiting for it to start, and while we saw here, we saw 2 English boats having fun. We saw some Brazilian boats going in and have some fun. So if there might also be a Brazilian community in Esailing, that could be great. Please contact us here on Esailing TV if there is a huge club and you want us to throw some attention your way and show what you're doing around the world. The same thing is for all of you out there. If you have something you want to show us, just write us and call us and we will get ready for it. So we're just waiting for the start to come in. And there we go. And while we're waiting, I'm watching that Esailing is getting big in Denmark at the moment. So that's impressive. Esailing is going to grow in Denmark, and Danish Sailing Federation is jumping into it. Crusader and the Spanish, please create your servers. I'm just writing them that they will be happy if they are speeding a little bit up. So let's see how that will go. What about some music while we're waiting? I will just see if I can find some music. Go in there. Oh, sorry guys, that was not for you to see. So while we're waiting, let's maybe some Christmas music. That could be great. While we're waiting for the next server to be created. So just having some fun while I am in studio. So let's Christmas music. We love Christmas music. We love when it's going out there. So let's have this one. And I will start in 2 seconds, and then we'll have some good Christmas music with us. We are waiting for the Spanish players. We know it's pretty hard to organize when you get in there. So enjoy this Christmas music. Have some fun while I am offline a little bit. You can see me doing things. And we just need some Christmas music to get a present like a scoreboard here. We've just been informed that they are divided into 2 groups, a blue group and a yellow group, a blue fleet and a yellow fleet. And this is the result of the blue fleet. And then they will handle into a gold fleet with 8 boats in each. So Cruiselator in a lead with 5 points, he will go to the gold fleet. Pabli Tuco, he will go to the gold fleet also with 7 points. Tower, 12 points. Marin, he is getting 14 points. No, he's getting 16 points. Bandito, 14 points. Alvin Top, 18 points. So let's calculate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yavino is coming in, and Espan 4-7 also coming in. We are still waiting for the players to start, so please enjoy all the Christmas music I have for you tonight. And it looks like we're getting more and more presence. Here's the result of the yellow group coming in. And then we can see, this is why we haven't seen these boats today. Sorry guys, we didn't see you. Your first race, we didn't know you was in the 2 groups. So Augenstein, he's group 1. In the yellow group, he was winning with 8 points. It's been a very close race over there. Timo with 10, Barbero with 10, Span 1731, organizer of this regatta 15, Panamos, we call him Pesto. He is getting 16. Yasim, he's 17 points. Simply 17 points. So let's calculate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jose sneaking in with 19 points and also going into the gold fleet. We will soon be ready. Still enjoy this fantastic Christmas music. It looks like we're going into Christmas time in Spain, so let's just kill the music and get ready for the next race there. I'm pretty sure it will go much better for them. In a few seconds I will just kill the music in my own ears, so I also can hear what I am thinking at the moment. So guys, while we're waiting, I can see a server's coming up, 16 players coming in. So let's get ready for the next race. And let's do it with a countdown. It's created and out. It's created. We're going in. It's going fast now. So let's go into this fantastic race. This might be the gold fleet. We are informed it's a gold fleet. We got the results from both of them. So this is the gold fleet. 8 players from each group going in. And it's still the Nacra and it's still upwind, downwind, upwind, downwind. It's still the short one. So fantastic. It's going to be very close, and we're going to keep an eye on Crucilator, Span 1731, this Pesto, Barbero, and also some of the players that's not coming in. Tower is also in a good position. So let's see how they will do. 16 players will start. This means it'll be much more crowded. They will have a much more hard time do what they are doing today. So let's get ready for it. Let's get ready for a Christmas race. It is the 18th of December, and for the record, normally we're doing a Monday show, and this time will be Monday the 23rd of December. And it looks like we're still doing a Monday show, and we're going to have it with VRE, and we're going to have with Scottish League there also, and some random races. So we are really looking forward to that. So we are waiting for 16 players to join in this server, so we can have a presentation of all the skippers and how it will go in this gold fleet. Now, according to the result we just saw, there will be 2 gold fleet races, and then there will be 1 medal race. So 3 more races for tonight in the El Clasico from Spain. So who will win it? Who will take it? Will Crucilator continue doing what he's best to? and winning these fantastic races. He has been doing some good upwind races, some really, really good comebacks. Can he continue doing that? Or will he be under attack by Timo? And that's it. Let's have a small presentation. Lots of new boats with us. Crusader, Sibley, he's there. Span 1731, also one of the organizers of the Spanish club. Yeah, Vinho, Pesto. Then we have Span 1418, Barbero, Yasia MB, Tower is there. Timo, he was in the lead in the other race. Then we have Span 4743, Marin, Avaritop. Then we have Pablitugu. Then we have Jose and Bandito. And I have to say, called Bandito and have a pink boat with a unicorn. There's something that's not fitting into my image of Bandito, but maybe it's more Bandito in Spain to have a unicorn. So welcome in the chat to Ginger Soul. Yes, the music calms you down. And welcome to Duran. Yes, go Barbero. Let's see what will happen. 4 seconds to start. And there it comes up. No false start in this, but some penalties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 penalties. Crusader in the lead. He's here. He needs to take care of his span 1418. Yasip coming in here, but let's see. The fleet is splitting a little bit up. Let's see who's the opposite side. That was the winner of the second race in the other pool. That was the other fleet. That was Pablitugu. And see, they're going to the left-hand side. They're attacking. They're crossing over already. It's a little bit mixed. They're taking some chances. Look at those windsock. Now it's all about estimate what to happen. Timo, Jose, Crusader, they're all going towards the middle. Let's see if we can see from here. Let's go for top view, because this is quite interesting what they choose to do. See, they're going towards the middle. They are tacking. They are crossing. They are doing everything. Crusader dropping to 5th. Right now, Marin here, let's see, according to server, who's in the lead. That is the boat going to the straight opposite side. This fantastic skipper going to the right-hand side all by himself. But again, I am not sure we can trust that intelligence upwind, because let's see what will happen. I know there's a lot of battle on the opposite side, so let's go on and watch it here. But let's keep an eye on the leading boat. Is Span 1731 pressing Yasip outside. Bandito also pressured outside. Let's go a little bit closer here. We have Marin, we have a Span 47, a Span 14, and Timo. Let's see if he will keep the lead up there. See, 9 meters. Can he keep it? No, simply he is in the lead now. So we can't always trust the server, the calculation upwind. This is going to be very close. 3 blue boats coming in. Crusader with a penalty. A Span 147. Nope, got a penalty by Simply. So the 2 really routine players, the organizers of this Spanish Esailing Club, getting a penalty. The members kicked them out. No, they just penalized them. So a lead now to Pablitugu and Simply in 3rd. Timo in 2nd. And see, massive penalties here. Jose is Span 17, got 1 more penalty, 2 penalties at that top mark. This means there are 16 players. They will clustering up. So Crusader also lost his position. No, he's there in 4th. But see how they are fighting for it. A wrong move, you will get a penalty. You will lose 3 positions, maybe 5 positions if you are one of the leading boats. So let's keep it down here. The first boat's rounding the mark. It's Pablitugu, it's Simply, it's Timo, and it looks like they're splitting up. There we are rounding it, and there we have a split in the mark. A penalty to Tower, a penalty to Pesto. So, what will Norman normally say when he's commentating here? Right now the windsock's going to the right-hand side. That means the boat going to the left-hand side. That means the boat's going to the left-hand side. They will have a lot of wind in the sails, but the boat going a little bit to the right-hand side might be in a better position if they cross towards the middle. But let's see, the windsock is going to shift from left towards right. So it's this side. Everything is going to be fought in. Pablitugu, he's now in 2nd because Simply went into the middle. That was a good choice by him. Crusader in third, he's doing it again. He's going to attack them. He's coming back in that race. Timo just defended that position. Crusader going really hard behind him, going to the left-hand side. And there's no wind shift. So right now, the boat up here, coming from right towards left, starboard tack, they will have the wind over the side. But let's see. Crusader coming in. Can he come up and do a comeback again? Now he is in third according to server, simply in the lead, but I'm not sure he will keep it. Yes, he managed to keep it. Papli to go in second. Crusader fighting his way back to third. That's impressive. Timo in fourth, but he can penalize Crusader. Crusader routine going away. He wants to battling in downwind. Espan 1-4, 1-8, Marin, Jose, Espan, Barbero, and I know somebody in the chat are cheering on Bambero, but it doesn't look good. He's in position 10 at the moment. So let's see the fight between Crusader and Timo. Let's see how that's done. Right now, Simply will take the win. Now he can lose it. Nah, it's really hard to lose that one. Paplitugo is in second, but Timo and Crusader will battling it out. Let's jump 2 boats behind just to see if something also happening. There, Crusader tagging in. Why? Timo going to the left-hand side. That's interesting tactics because he can't jibe away. Now he's caught by Crusader. Let's see the speed difference. Timo, Crusader. It's maybe too late from Crusader. Timo defends it. No, yeah, he defends it. Third to Timo, fourth to Crusader. Span 147. We'll just jump down here and watch from Bandito's video. We have small fight for the last position in the middle. Span 1-7 coming in tower. Yvinho, Bandito, penalty to Arvidtop. He was going to lose this one, and Pesto getting 15. Again, good fighting, but here we can see the difference from having 8 boats and having 16 boats. It's much more crowded. So simply with a win. Paplituko, he's in second. Timo in third. Crusader in fourth. Espan 1-4, 1-8 in fifth. Jose in 6, Marin in 7, Espan 1-4-7 in 8, Yasim coming in 9, Barbero, sorry for you in the chat, cheering on him, going in 10, Espan 1-7 in 11, Tower in 12, Yvinho in 13, Bandito in 14, Pesto, he is in 15, and Alvaritop, he is in 16. Crusader shortest distance, maximum wind speed. Bandito with the best start. That's impressive. But Crusader got a penalty, as I remember. That's why he was dropping down. Let's see that chart. Crusader, okay start, but it looks yeah, that's right. He got a penalty at the top mark. We can see that, but he only lost 1 position on that. But when he lost that one, we can see Paplituko, he took over. And then he fought his way up to the first place, losing it at the second top mark because simply he was much better racing upwind. So fantastic races. We really enjoy this when we see this in the Esailing Club. What a top level they have here in Spain. Good race, a good gold fleet race. We're getting into the second gold fleet race. We will maybe have the scoreboard with us. If we won't have the scoreboard with us, we will have it before going into the medal race. But it looks good for Crusader at the moment. He is having a good position, and it's also looked good for Paplituko. They are also in a good position. When you see Crusader is the only one joined the server, the other ones don't want to play against him. So let's see if they're joining in and want to take the fight against him. Right now he's sailing too long away from the starting line. He's too focused on riding with me or chatting with the other guys to get in. And Ion Choki Garcia, go. Welcome in the chat for you. Welcome to all our new Spanish fans joining in Esailing TV, and please share what we're doing because it's only growing. This is the way it grew up in Denmark, and tonight on the national news in Denmark, we have a national news story about Danish Sailing Federation adapting the game also and going to use it in the clubs and going to do a Danish championship. And it was in the news with 1 minute, so that's fantastic. And the way it grew was by doing events like you're doing here in Spain. So, looks like 16 players coming up. Let's see who will do what, how they will focus this time. We need to keep a close eye on Crusader. We need to keep a close eye on Paplitoko. And for the cheering fans in the chat, maybe also keep a close eye on Barbero, but I think that 10th place hit him really hard. And Havuk, if we're going to wait more, I will still place in some really good Christmas songs so you can really calm down and relax after a hard day's work. We know you're working a big time at the moment. So, yeah, Rarada, yeah, it's so difficult with those Spanish names. But I have to say, while Havuk is there, it's much hard to do the Turkish names because that's a whole other tongue. And also some of the French. We have Cheese with us, and we also have Ding Dong. Sometimes they just get a name like this Pesto Hermos Quadao. We call them Pesto now because it's much easier. Yes, Gender Soul, the songs are very, very great. 16 skippers ready for start. Let's get ready. And guys, maybe you will lose my voice there because it looks like my studio battery is running out of battery. So maybe I'm going to change middle of this race. But let's see how it goes. So this is Timo we are watching at the moment. It's Jose. This is Crusader. This is Span 1731. Alvai top. Timo we had. Pesto is Span 1418. Yavinho. Tower is Span 47. Simply. Marin. Barbero. And Yas Siop. And then we have Paplituko and Bandito coming in. 20 seconds to start. What will they do? They're placing themselves at the committee boats, but see that estimate on that wind socks up there. So let's see what will happen. 10 seconds to start. Some of the boats getting damn too close to that starting line. Maybe we'll have a really slow start. Awesome false start. Good start for all boats. No, we had one false start. It's Span 1731. And Barbero, no. They're cheering on you in the chat. And then you're doing this work. So all the fans will go away when you lose your matches. Crusader with a fantastic start again, but beat Bandito with him. And see Bandito going to the left-hand side. Crusader going up towards the middle. That's a battle we're going to watch because what will the windsocks do and how is the wind intelligence reacting? Right now it looks like where Crusader is, there's a lot of dark area. There's a lot of heavy wind at that moment. We can see he's there. He's also 17 meters ahead of Timo. Bandito, he lost 20 meters on that one. And maybe there will be a wind shift. And we are watching those windsocks up there quite close. Tower taking a chance. He's going all by himself. See how long a distance he's sailing. All the other boats are going more straight towards the mark. He's going away from the mark. And then he will tack in. He will go further outside of the ley line. And then he will tack in, get the wind over the side. Then we'll get a little bit more speed into it. But let's see how he's doing there. Jose with a penalty when we came in here. Paplituko with a penalty. So let's see here. Yasim, Timo, Yavinho, Alvai top coming in there. So they're getting close to the mark. Crusader according to server in second. Timo in the lead. That's an interesting battle they are going to have. Did Crusader lose 10 meters in that upwind race? Timo coming in. Timo in the lead. Great race by him. Crusader in second. Bandito in fourth. Marin in third. And who got a penalty there? Yavinho got a penalty. Span 1731 coming back after a false start and getting 6. That's impressive. Yavinho with another penalty. 2 penalties at the top mark to that skipper. That's unlucky. And now they're all rounding the mark here. Going downwind. And Timo and Crusader is battling it out. We have Marin there. We have Bandito and Alvin top. But how will it go? How will it go? See, they are battling up there. Let's get a little bit closer to watch it. Crusader throwing Wind Shadow on Timo. It looks like Timo trying to defend himself. It's a very, very close battle, because if Timo or Crusader are getting a penalty here, they will lose their positions. But also behind us, we have a really close battle between 3 boats. Marin Bandido and Alvin Top coming in there. They're all going to the left side. No, except Alvin Top. He's going to the opposite side, trying to follow Crusader. That's very interesting what's going on there. Alvin Top is Span getting a penalty for hitting the mark. 3 boats left side, Marin, Jose, Timo. Let's try to watch it in 2D mode. See, they're splitting up. Crusader doing a starboard tack. Timo tacking away straight away. Marin in middle. Span coming in. Jose coming in. Bandido and Alvin Top going to the right hand side. So a quite close battle here for positions. All of them trying to calculate what to do, but the windsocks are going from left towards right. That's quite interesting. Bandido, Yasim is Span 148. We'll see it from Crusader's view, then we can see the whole fleet. Timo getting in front of him, see how he wants to control Crusader. Crusader needs to tack away straight away and tack up again. This he might lose 2 meters on every time he does that move. And Timo is so close to Crusader that he will get a penalty if when he do a starboard tack. So Crusader, he's losing momentum at the moment to Timo, but he needs to take care of Marin coming in. Yes, that's right. There's a lot of penalties at the marks at the moment. Especially in the Nacra 17, it's quite hard to steer it. If you're not used to it, then you sail into the mud. Yasip with a penalty made by Span 1731. 3 boats in the lead. Let's see if we are getting something here. A penalty to Paplitugo. That's not good for him, for he will drop to a 10, maybe 12. So he will lose that position in the race. This means Crusader, he will be way ahead in the lead in points. So it's Span 1731 in 5th. Span 14 in 4th. We have Marin in 3rd fighting Crusader. Crusader fighting Timo. See, they are battling it out, all 3. Timo wants to control Crusader. Crusader wants to And guys, sorry, we just lost the battery in the end. So you lost the fantastic mood commentary there. But lucky for you guys, you saw the race there. That was typical. We had some batteries issues today because my beautiful young daughter went to my office here in the studio and plugged out the battery. So when I came back, there was no batteries on my batteries. Timo with a win. Crusader 2nd. Marin 3rd. Span 1418 4th. Span 17 5th. Bandido 6. Jose 7. Simply 8. Alvin Top 9. Yasip 10. Span 11. Pesto 12. Paplitugo, he's 13. Barbero, as I said before going offline with the sound, he's 14. So the fans in the chat, sorry to see you big player going there in that position, the VHO 16, Tower 16. So see that again, Timo coming from behind, not the best start, starting 11, fighting his way up to the first. Then we had who else made a surprise? Let's see, Ispan 1418. He started. Where did he start? He started there in 6th and fight up to 4th. So good races, again, fantastic. And what we are waiting for now is the scoreboard. And the reason why we're waiting for scoreboard, because we want to see who's going into the medal race, who is going into the last race here, who will win today. And we also want to see we want to see who's actually winning it. They're writing, wait please, we are doing it at the moment. So guys, if you're up to some Christmas music, let's have it in. Or if you have some questions in the chat, please write. Or if you have something who you think will go into the medal race, the last person's getting into the medal race, that might be top 10, then write in the chat who you think will be in there. Crucialator for sure, Timo for sure, but then I can't calculate who else is for sure, because they all did a bad race and a good race, and a few of them did middle, okay, in the middle, but they didn't have all the top score. I would just put on some Christmas music again, just to please my top viewer Havuk out there. He has been having a hard day at the work, so let's see how he will do here. So let's find this fantastic Christmas music again while we are waiting for the scoreboard to come in. It might take a few minutes for it to come in, and we don't want to see a commercial. It's better with some music to relax for, because it's almost Christmas. And I can say to you, it might be Oh Holy Night we are going to hear. So let's see, it's coming up here. 4 seconds and music will be on, guys. So please wait. Here we are. Enjoy. I have to say, it's too easy to make a best series score of 100 with 4 races. So I think, calculated, I would say 20 players will do minimum 100 best series score of 100 within the next 15 hours. And yes, it might be partly Tuku going into it. Marin also in the medal race, maybe, but I'm not sure, because when I see the scoreboard and I haven't got the scores from the 2 others. Oh, scoreboard's coming up now, so time to kill the music and let's see what will happen for this. And yes, guys, sorry you didn't have music. I also turned the music off in the chat. Sorry, Havuk. I'm so unsatisfied with myself. But then you had some quiet time to think about the real life and what's going out in the world. So let's see here. I just removed myself from studio. It's Crucilator, it's Timo, it's Augenstein. That's one for Span 1418. Pabli Togo, yeah, he just managed to keep in. Then we have Marin, that's good remembered up there. Then we have Simply, we have Span 1731. Jose, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bandito and Babiro. So the fans in the chat got their will. Bandiro just managed to qualify to this medal race. So we will get ready for the medal race. Let's see if the server is getting created. It's getting created. So let me get back in studio. Let's kill that scoreboard and not the name tag. And boom, he's back in studio. It's like magic. It's like watching Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. But it's not that. I'm just sitting in Denmark. See, it's the medal race. It's the last race of tonight in the Spanish League. And we have to say, it's the first time ever the Spanish League are doing a live stream. So hat off, I think they actually organized it quite well. I mean, it's first time they are communicating together with Esailing TV doing it. So hats off from Crucilator and Span 1731. They have done a fantastic job. It's the medal race, and if we just go back to studio, then let's just discuss. Oh, not this one. Let's go to this one. Then let's just discuss what's different in points are. So it looks like Span, he will not. Span 1731, he will not come in. So Span 4743 will join in instead of. But let's look at the points. Crucilator, he has 11 points. Let's just take the finger up there. Timo, 14 points. Augenstein, 17 points. It will be in between one of these three boats. We will find the winner. Maybe Pabli Togo, he can go up and win if Crucilator is not winning the race and actually ending up in the last position. Remember, it counts 2 points in the last race. Then for 4th, 5th, 6th, we will have a battle between Pabli Togo, Marin, and Simply. And the last places will be handed out to the last players. So let's go in and see who will do the best here, who is doing the best strategy, who is fighting the best, and who will win the medal race. So, again, Crucilator, Timo, and Span 1418 is the 3 boats we're going to look into. And Havuk, my friend, I have to say, very sorry you didn't get the music in the break. That's my mistake. I'm not used to put music on while we are having breaks, but maybe I should practice that a little bit more often so we can go in and have some relaxing music while somebody is playing. So, we are ready. Maybe I should write the admin because I'm not sure he's watching same time. So I'm just saying to him we're ready because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boats. So it looks like we are missing the 10th boat. Is Span that's his Span 47. He's not coming in. That was the guy who was going to take over the spot for Span 17. So let's see. Around 13 seconds we're getting a notification for it. So will it be Crucilator taking the win today? Or will it be Timo taking the win today? We actually been seeing Timo a lot of Esailing TV before he joined Virtual Regatta in Shore Club, the club there. Or will it be Simply coming in? That's it's interesting to see who will win this one. It's Crucilator, it's Timo, or it is Span 1418. Those 3 boats we need to keep a close eyes. And yes, Havuk, yes, you're doing many things at the same time. Very hard job. Yeah. But still, It's not meant to me to do mistakes when we want to listen to Christmas music. Christmas music is next time I will then next time I will sing some Danish Christmas song instead of, or some German. I can do both. We're speaking 2 languages at home, actually 3 because I'm also speaking English. So just say it, then next time I will go into song. Or because it's El Clásico Spain we're here, then I might sing Feliz Navidad. That's the best Spanish I can do, and see how that will go. So last player waiting, that was the guy who was invited in the last sec, but I'm not sure he's coming in, and I know it's a great honor for Crucilator to make sure that all players are in there. If he says it's like this, then we wait till it's like this. But let's see if we can push him to start, so we can get this medal race started up. Because I'm pretty sure the Span 47 he disconnected and went out of it, because he was not qualified for the medal race. There he starts it. He read what we're writing to him. So for the first time, I say Crucilator is not waiting for all players. Way to go by that, Cruz. Crucilator here is in blue. Jose in blue with 0-0. Bandito with the unicorn. He's not that Bandito-like. Maybe he has been to prison or something, and he was further on. Then we have Timo. He's also blue. Marin, he is black. Is Span 1418. Keep an eye on this white boat. He can go in and take the win. Paplituko, he's with the pirate flag. Barbero just managed to come in. I know the fans in the chat was cheering on him, but he's not going to win today. And simply with the B stick here. 28 seconds to start. It's the same format as all the other races. So up, down, up to 2 top marks, down to a gate mark, upwind to 2 top marks, and down to a gate mark in a short course. 11 seconds. We need to keep on Crucilator. We need to have an eye on Timo. We need to have an eye on Span 1418. Timo with a penalty. Span 1418 with a false start. No. Penalty. This means Timo and Span killed themselves in the start. Crucilator will win this one. Not the best start for the 2 boats battling it up with Crucilator, but let's see if they're back in the race. Marin in second, Jose in the lead, Bandito in 6. Simply coming in here is Span 1418 in 7-6. Crucilator in 4th. Timo in second last position. It's only Barbero, the favorite boat of all the followers there. He is in the last position. But Paplituko, he's doing the same trick as he's been doing all the time. Going to the right-hand side and cross the fingers that he's doing something right. So let's go in and see the battling in here. Crucilator 3rd. Jose with a win. Let's see. They're going up towards the middle. Timo following Crucilator. That's actually a good choice, because then he has a chance maybe to challenge him. But there's 20 meters in between them. 20 meters. Crucilator in 6th now. Crucilator dropping down his span. So the 3 boats fighting for the win are the 3 boats in the last position. That's funny. That's very funny. That's the first time we've seen that before. So the 3 boats fighting for the win are the 3 boats behind. This means that Paplituko, if he's winning this race, he can win the whole regatta. I have never seen that before. Bandito, we need to respect him, and he needs to get all that support with that unicorn. But being a Bandito with a unicorn, that's pretty hardcore. I only saw that in Minions, where the Dr. Evil's 3 kids, adopted kids, like unicorns. So Paplituko, he is winning this race. Penalty to Crucilator. He came up to 3rd, but penalized this time. Marin coming in. Jose. Oh, yo. Bandito. Timo not coming back in that race. So everything is open. Paplituko, if Crucilator gets 4th, then he can actually take the win. If Crucilator continues being 5th, or drops to 6, then everything is open. Everything is open in this middle race. He is doing it again. Pablitogo going to the left-hand side. Simply following him. Marin coming in. Jose is Span 1418 in the same level as Crusader. Crusader, Bandito, and Timo. Last position, the fan favorite, Barbero. But this is El Clásico. It is like Barcelona, Real Madrid, where it was 0-0. So maybe a whole other football club like Atletico Madrid or Mallorca will come in and take the win over them. Let's see how that will go. Or Celta Vigo. It looks like Pablitogo, he's winning this one. Crusader dropping to 5th. Let's see if we can find a battle with them. No, he's not there. What? They went to the left-hand side. No, that's Timo. Where's Crusader? Where is he hitting up? Oh, he get to the right-hand side. So we found him. So let's watch it from Jose's side. It's quite interesting. Timo, he's out of the race. He cannot come back in this one. But Span 1418. Crusader. Span is in a much better position. Crusader might get penalized when he comes up there. So he really needs to keep cool now. In the win, it's Pablitogo. If Crusader gets 6, he might win this whole regatta. Marin in 2nd, Simply coming in 3rd. Jose 4th, and Crusader under pressure, maximum pressure. No, Span 1418 not taking that chance and attacking him. So it's going to be downwind. Timo coming in 7 now, coming 1 position up in front of Barbero. So Bandito, the Unicorn, are in last position. There's no reason to... Oh, who's that with a penalty? It's Crusader with a penalty. Wow. This is good news for Pablitogo. He's in the lead. Then we have Marin in 2nd, Jose 3rd, Simply 4th. Span 1418 there. Let's see Crusader dropping to 9, but he's going to the right-hand side. Can he find more wind here? Right now he's in 2nd last position. No, he's coming up now. Oh, it's very, very open at the moment. That's an interesting call here. Who will win it? Who will win it? So let's see here. Maybe Bandito got his daughter to do the customized boat. Marin 2nd, Jose 3rd, Simply 4th. Span, Crusader, Span, Crusader 6. Crusader might drop to 7. Timo, Span, Crusader 7, Barbero 8, Bandito 9th. Whew. That's very, very close. Who will take this win? Fantastic race by Pablitogo. Marin 2nd, Jose 3rd, Simply 4th, Span 1418 5th, Timo 6, Crusader 7, Barbero 8, and Bandito 9th. That's very, very crazy. Very, very crazy. We've never seen this developing before. And let's see that chart here while we're waiting for the scoreboard. The drums will be up. Will he manage to go into a win? He didn't have the best start. Fought his way up to the leading position by taking a huge chance. He went to the right-hand side, sailed everything he could outside of the ley line, and then he kept the first position rest of this race. Bandito with the 2nd best start, but dropping to last position. How many penalties did he get? Crusader with most penalties, but I'm pretty sure that Bandito also got 2 penalties. Simply Jose fighting his way up, but impressive run, impressive race. I just have to say, what an exciting ending in this race. That's very, very exciting on points. So let's get the scoreboard. I'm just writing them to send the scoreboard to me. It can't take that long time to press in those 10 numbers. So let's see. They're doing the scoreboard right now. I'm getting it. So just to please my good friend Havuk and Ginger Soul, let's continue our Christmas song. This time with sound. And Havuk, it's time for you almost to go to sleep. It's 2 in the night in Turkey. you are so sleepy that you want to sleep now. I'm just helping you a little bit while we're waiting on the scoreboard. So if you have hard time sleeping or playing too much and keep yourself awake, listen to this music, listening to this voice. Relax, my friend. Relax, your wife gone to bed, so just relax. Take it nice and slow. Yes, and Renata, I know I'm a little bit sensitive here. It's Christmas and we're waiting for the result. I don't know if we have some connection problems between Denmark and Spain. It may be snail mail or pigeons or something, but sometime it will come through the internet. I'm pretty sure. Internet has come here to stay, to give us a fast connection. So I've also seen some old movies, maybe they're sending a writer up here to me, so then you will have the results in 3 days. And nothing is still happening, but it's fantastic music. Oh. It's pretty harsh to have this kind of music when we have that kind of ending in this race. Then we all get from high pulse to going to relax. But we're still waiting for the scoreboard to come to us here in Denmark. It's sent it all the way from Spain. So let's see if it sneaks in. They're still doing it, so we're waiting for the scoreboard to come in. Just writing them. What's happening? Can we get the scoreboard? He says, sorry, issues. Uh-oh, issues in the scoreboard. So give him some more seconds. We'll just listen to one more number in this fantastic playlist I put on. Relax, harmonic, easy and slow music. It's Oh Holy Night now. And they're writing me that they're having issues with Excel sheets. Maybe we should do an Excel sheet course or make people use this fantastic system called cell ranks. Then they can place it in there and then it will do all the calculations for them. But let's see how it will go. Yes, it is like a roller coaster emotional. We saw Cruisulator maybe losing this regatta to a fantastic racer called Togo. And now we are just getting ready to end the show after we're getting the result. And then we have to go all the way down so we can go to bed. I have to go to bed. I have to take the kids to kindergarten tomorrow. And Cruisulator is not doing the rankings. He's getting them from a new race officer that had an issue with the Excel sheet. So maybe while we're having some good music, let's just watch a race without commentary. See how they're doing. And for information, the race officer of tonight, while we are speaking with this fantastic voice, is Bandito, the bandit himself with the pink sails and the unicorn. And we have to say, well organized this regatta. And it's first time he's been doing it. And if he wants to learn sailing ranks, I know L1, Lucas Moore, they will gladly help him. He's part of the Esailing Club, a virtual regatta Esailing Club. So he just needs to write them, and then he can get all the help he wants. And enjoy this race. Let's go a little bit closer and see the skippers in this fantastic race while we're enjoying this music. And a banana. A Spanish banana. And a sausage. That's the worst. Fanny Battle here from Great Britain. She won some goats. Carpines, sausage, orgy, Yotangan, risk addicted, so he might be a pirate. So let's see if he will kill a boat or two while we are listening to Christmas music. It doesn't look like killing, but the boat in front of it died anyhow for sailing into. She won some goats, maybe we are saying it like that. Fanny Battle, sausage, and carpins. And there something happens, so well, let's go into studio. Let's see what will happen. Who is winning it tonight? The drum is up. I can say to you, I'm already watching the scoreboard. It's very interesting. So let's kill the music. Zoom. And drums is on, and there we go. And let's remove away Thomas. So Pablitoko won it with 1 point. 1 point. So Crusader dropping to 7 gives him a second place. So Timo third with 26 points. Espan 1418 with 17 points. Marin 13 points, simply 34. Jose 38. Barbero, I have to say the fan favorite Barbero, 50 points. Bandito, the unicorn himself, organizing this race. Hats off for him. Getting 9th. Espan 4743. He was not part of the race, so he's ending up with 17 points. That was such a fantastic race, guys. Let's get the scoreboard off, and let's get me on. Oh, let's not do all that. Guys, thank you for watching the Spanish Sailing Challenge, the El Clasico of tonight. Thank you for all the players out there in the world doing these fantastic regattas. And if you go in and follow Esailing TV, yes, that's right, Ginger Soul. Oh, Miguel. He lost it. He lost it. 2 penalties. He just need 1 position higher than he won the regatta. He was so much in the front. It's the first time we see a lose like that. But it's okay. Cruz, he knows what he's doing. He's such a good player. So that's it. But if you're following us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, you will see some really great news. We will later, tomorrow or here tonight maybe, put up recordings from the Danish news station TV2, Denmark. The Danish Sailing Federation just pronounced that they're doing a championship. They are going to grow e-sailing in the Danish e-sailing clubs, in the clubhouses. They are going to give it with support from some sponsors. So watch out there. Denmark will come. They will beat you up. Denmark is an e-sport country. And here's the crazy number. 95% of all Danes are gaming once a week. That's even my grandmom is gaming. So when the Danes set something up, they might go in and win. But for that, fantastic races in the Spanish club. Fantastic races for all of you. Good night and have some fun. And for Havuk's fault, I will just give 1 minute of Christmas music for him with this here before we're going off. Hi, you're watching Esailing TV. Hope you like what we're doing. If you want to see more, please follow us on the social medias. Go on Facebook, write Esailing TV. Then you come into our fan page. If you follow us, subscribe or like us, then you can see our live shows and get a notification of it. But there's an 8 seconds delay on Facebook. You can also see when we're doing highlights. We'll pop them up there, and small news with pictures. You can like, share with your friends what we're doing, share your interest. Hope you will join in. But if you're more the video type, then go to YouTube. Esailing TV channel here has a live feed also. There's a 6 seconds delay, but it's fantastic on YouTube. All our videos are saved forever, so you can see what we've been doing the last year, also the highlights. Example, here's Norman and I having fun with the chat, getting questions from the chat, and it was so fun. But if you want to see the live shows straight away without any delays, then go on the Gamers Universe, Twitch TV, write Esailing TV. There's a 2 seconds delay. So in here is if you want to see the shows live. All live shows will be deleted after 14 days, but you can do your own highlights, clip it out, and it will be saved forever. And then some of you said, hey, Twitter. Yeah, we are on Twitter. Go on Twitter, write Esailing TV. We're also doing live shows on Twitter. But again, there's an 8 seconds delay on the live shows. But you can see some tweets when we're out traveling. You can get direct notifications when we're doing activities. In here, we are doing a lot of pop-up news, but we are having a lot of fun. You can share and like what we're doing. And of course, Instagram is also there. But Instagram, we're not doing any live shows on. We're only doing pop-up news. So here you can see what we're doing of crazy things. And trust me, we'll be better to do a lot of more crazy things in here. Example, we met L1's nail shop in Liverpool. Or the highlights show from the World Championship. We also informed about it here. Hope you're enjoying what we're doing in Esailing TV. See you on the servers.